Hi and welcome to LMP podcast. My name's Neha. I am a learning support tutor at LMP. We are here today to talk about building confidence. I'm here with my colleagues Vicky.
Hi.
And Gemma.
Hello.
So we're going to kick things off. First of all, I think it's important to know, are you guys confident?
Yes.
Yeah, that was very confident.
Straight
Said, Gemma. How about you, Vicky? Are you confident?
Yes, I'm less confident than I used to be. But yeah, I'm definitely confident.
Okay.
I have this front that I put on that sort of says that I'm confident. Inside, I might not feel it.
Yeah.
But I do have this front.
Yeah.
To walk into a room, start talking to people who I don't know, make an effort. Always be the first one to engage in conversation.
Yeah.
But inside, I'm probably quite a scared person.
Yeah.
Quite not confident at all.
Which is funny because I always thought you were confident, but I think you think I'm confident as well.
Yeah.
But actually I'm not that confident of person, but my motto in life has been fake it till you make it.
I like it.
Yeah, because I think once you fake it, you become it.
Yes.
And then you do make it. Gemma, what makes you so confident? What have you done? Have you always been confident?
Oh gosh, if you ask my parents, they'd probably say yes. I was the gobby child,
Yeah.
absolutely. But I think it's.
Does that make you confident though, just because you were gobby?
Do you know what? Genuinely, as I was a lonely child until I was 10, so I was surrounded by adults constantly. So I
Yeah.
think having that constant interaction with adults
Yeah.
kind of really promoted my ability to just be able to talk to absolutely anybody.
Yeah, definitely.
But as I've got older, I think I've got a bit like you, Vic, in the fact that I have to put on a bit of a face now, and especially since lockdown, I'm now a little bit more conscious of my outward appearance to people.
Yeah.
And that I get that little bubble of nerves and a bit of anxiety. I mean, even setting up for this, it's like, okay,
Yeah.
kind of thing. But I think I'm like you. You've got to put on that face. You've got to put yourself forward. But I prepare for situations. I get ready and get myself into that frame of mind beforehand.
That's a really good point, preparing for situations.
Yeah.
So if I think back to when I was 16 years old, I was so unconfident that I wouldn't take a bus without a friend coming to pick me up.
Right.
So I had to really work on that. And when going to job interviews, obviously when you're 16 you might be looking for your first job. So how do you overcome it? Prepare for it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Do you feel like these days we do prepare for things when you're 16? Do you see have you ever had any experiences where people may go in and not be prepared?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can genuinely say the jobs I used to go for, when you first leave school, I went for interviews kind of whatever, don't really care, whatever type thing. And as an adult now looking back, I wish so much that I'd put more effort in.
Yeah.
And now with the jobs I do prepare for, I feel so much more confident sitting in that interview because I know the company that I'm interviewing for, I know my CV like the back of my hand, I know myself and I know what questions are going to come because it's a standard interview, isn't it?
Exactly.
It's going to be, so tell us about your strengths and weaknesses, tell us what you know about our company.
Yeah, so even if you take an hour to prepare before an interview, it's going to help you so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
How about you, Vicky? Do you have any what would you say are the best things that make you, like you said, you inside you don't feel that confident, but what do you do to make yourself confident?
Well, growing up I had older brothers, so that just made me confident, the amount of name calling and all that kind of thing. So nothing fazed me, but now it's preparation. If you're going to do a presentation, you need to look at that presentation before you deliver it. You need to know what's in the presentation. So it's all that preparation, as you've said, to build confidence. But I also think that there are other things with confidence as well. You need to give yourself sort of self-affirmations. I can do this, to help you to have positive self-talk about yourself. Because so many people are negative, and they think, oh, I can't do this. When we get people coming on to do maths lessons, I can't do this, and then by the end of the session they're like, oh, that was so easy. So it's having that self-belief and that positive self-talk. I think that's really, really important if you're not so confident.
I think that's a really good point. They always say talk to yourself like you talk to your best friend. You'd never turn around and go to your best friend and go, you're rubbish.
No.
Yeah.
you certainly
You would have a best
it,
right?
would you? If your friend was talking to you like that, you
Yeah.
wouldn't accept it. So why do you talk to yourself like
Exactly. I remember when I was actually going through quite a low point of my life, right, when I was feeling kind of like down and like, you know, anxieties and things. I used to have, it sounds so cheesy, I used to have a little slip of paper and it said, "You are worth it."
that? My husband's got it saying you
Yeah.
are enough on
Yeah.
it because he suffers really badly with his mental health.
Yeah.
He got a tattoo. We don't
Yeah.
recommend tattoos, obviously, unless you're that way inclined. But it says you are enough, and
Yeah.
it's just his constant reminder that he is enough.
Yeah.
So that's from Marissa Peer. Marissa Peer is a self-help person, and that is her quote. You
Yeah.
are enough.
Yeah.
She, you know, she writes it on everything. You are
Yeah.
enough. So it's really good. There's loads of stuff on YouTube, you know, to
Yeah.
help and support you with, you know, like building confidence and things like that.
Yeah.
And you did just touch there on friends.
Yeah.
Friends are really, really important in
Yeah.
self-confidence. If you don't have the right friends, if you don't surround
Yeah.
yourself with the right positive friends,
Yeah.
it can have a really negative impact on you.
Friends become enemies, or
Yeah.
frenemies, or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Those
Also
people
this-
that you don't need.
Yeah.
They say that you will become like the 5 people who are closest to you.
Yeah.
So if the 5 people around you are extremely negative, are very lazy, you can expect to become that, because really, who's going to motivate you?
The mean girls mentality.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that confidence, like, you need to be with confident people. People who are going to lift you up.
Yeah.
But I do think there's a lot to the fake till you make it. Like, if you go out, we talked about like going in to start the conversation first. We think people think about us a lot more than they do.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No one
And that,
cares.
yeah, when I was younger, that's why I didn't like getting the bus, because I thought, oh, people will like look at me when I get on the bus. When I walk through town by myself, people were looking at me. So I didn't used to have my hair down. I'd always have it up because for some reason I thought that would make me more plain or something.
Yeah.
It's very weird, but like that's what I used to think. People don't actually care. People are so involved in themselves and their own lives that actually, if you go into a room full of crowded people and you just go and say hello, have a smile and a good handshake,
Yeah.
like that's you overcoming your lower confidence.
Do you think it comes as well with maturity? So I can safely say, again, like you said, as a teenager, I felt I was being judged no matter where I was. I had to wear specific clothes, I had to listen to specific music to fit in.
Yeah.
As I've got older, I just do not care.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
That self-comparison, because you're comparing, you know, with other people around you. When you're younger, you have things like Instagram, Snapchat,
Yeah.
all these
Yeah.
things, and you're seeing all these
Influencers,
pictures, influencers.
I think we were quite lucky that we didn't
Yeah,
have
yeah,
these things.
yeah.
I think you've got to remember that they're not real though.
yeah,
Right.
I think that's really important.
Yeah, it's all staged.
There's,
Yes.
the anti-influencers
Yeah.
trends kind of kicking off as well, as
Yeah.
they're showing what real life looks like,
Yeah.
real life as a student, real
Yeah.
life as a mum, real life at work, and
Yeah.
I think that's really important.
Yeah. So, what would you say then? What advice? What would you say the number one thing a person can do quickly to build that confidence consistently and quickly, basically?
Be prepared. I think that's one thing we keep coming back to, isn't it? Is be prepared for the situation. So
Yeah.
if you're going somewhere professional, do your research. If you're
Yeah.
doing an interview, do your research.
Yeah.
Get ready, be prepared. You're going to be a lot confident in yourself
Yeah.
if you're ready.
Yeah. Great. Thanks, Gemma. What about you, Vicky?
I think sort of a little bit of self-reflection, a little bit of spiritual practice, you know, to give yourself positive affirmations, and just set yourself, you know, surround yourself with positive type of
Yeah.
people as well.
Great. And I think mine would be fake it till you make it. I tell everyone that. Fake it till you make it. If you pretend you're confident, you will start to become confident. So
Self-fulfilling
guys,
prophecy.
yeah, exactly. So, you know, try these things, guys. See if they make any difference to you. Have a little Google as well. There's a lot of stuff out there. Talk to your tutors, talk to your peers about it, and let's see, like, are you going to start building your confidence? Thanks.